Good afternoon, everybody. Let's see what all we can get into today. Let me get a code here real quick. And I do want to, I don't know if she's in here or if she'll come in, but today is my cousin Barbara Ray's birthday. And I do want to wish her a happy, happy birthday. And that is, pinned there is the link to Lisa's Teespring account that I have been working on for her. And I've been doing stuff on other people too. I mean, I got the okay from others to use their name and different designs too. So it's not just, like all Lisa merch. We've got merch on there for Nelly. We've got merch on there for Evil Abe. We've got merch on there for Tara. I mean, just a bunch of different people. It's not just Lisa. I am doing others too. I still got a few I got to finish. And then I will be, I think there's like, altogether there's like 3 more definitely that I know I have to do. And then I might just, just start designing, different shit just to have up there in case somebody wants something. But I did get the okay from everybody that I have done merch on to do the merch before I posted it. Like I said, I got the okay from Nelly, I got the okay from Abe, and they knew what I was doing ahead of time. And I sent the link out to the girls, so hopefully they wanted me to go live. We'll get some people in here. Tweet it out that I'm live. Here we go. So hopefully everybody is having a good day today. Hi, lady. How are you doing, sweetie? We have every year in my little town, we have this thing. It's like the Oktoberfest, but it's like a little fair thing that they close down uptown for. I mean, you got rides and vendors and all that good shit. We went up for a little bit yesterday, and I think we might go up for a bit tonight when Brian gets off. And that's good, lady. I'm glad you're doing good. Haven't really got to talk to you here much lately, but I've been pretty busy. Like I said, I'm working on Lisa's Teespring store. So usually when I got a free minute, I'm on there designing stuff and getting it up on the store for her. And she didn't ask me to do it. I'm doing this on my own for her just to help her out. Oh, wow. I hate moving, Lady Gemini. You never realize how much stuff you really have until you sit down to move. And it's like, ugh, do I really need this? Or should I take it and give it to like Goodwill or something? I feel you, lady, because I did not like moving at all. That's good, lady. But even in an apartment, you can acquire a lot of stuff. I've moved from apartments. And I'm like, how in the world did I get all this? I don't remember having all this stuff when I moved in here. Well, you're lucky then. Even when I moved from my apartments, I didn't realize I had accumulated all the stuff that I did. It always seems that way. It's like when you go to move and you're like, oh, where did this come from? How long have I had this? Oh, wow, lady. So are they moving you to like another apartment there or while they renovate yours? Well, hopefully they can move you to another apartment there that they've got renovated. I've never quite understood places like that. I mean, it's nice if they're going to renovate the apartment, but it's sad that they're going to have to put you out to do it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. You'd think if they're wanting to renovate yours that they wouldn't put you in one with higher rent. That sucks. Hi, Barbara. Happy birthday, sweetie. Hopefully, you're having a good day. I love you, my dear cousin. Hi, Trisha G. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, you're right. Probably Trisha G. But it still sucks that they're doing her like that, though. I'm good. I was just bored. I mean, Dylan and Brian both are at work, so I figured I'd come on. I hadn't been on for a while and chit chat with everybody. I've been busy working in the Teespring store for Lisa's channel, so. Hello, Miss Lisa.
Hi. Hi.
Rachel's dad came, so she had to end hers.
I know. She okay?
Yeah,
Oh, her dad came over. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Today's Barbara's birthday.
I know. Happy birthday. I told her that yesterday a million times. Me and Flatline played a whole bunch of stuff for Barbara.
Oh.
Yep. Flatline does that up. She knows how to do that happy birthday stuff, and you put your name in it. She did it to me too. It's so cute. Hey, what about my friend? He was just like, how weird is he? He was just at my house, and he was like, I didn't know you had dimples. Like, what? I'm like, are you kidding me? Dude, I've known you for years. Like, you just noticed my dimples? Anyway, I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'm a friend. He's just checking on my son-in-law. He was like, is he okay? I'm like, yep, he's alive. So, oh my God, Shauna. When I tell you hammered, I mean hammered. Like long dog dong sow. Straight up. Straight up. And me and my dad are like, my dad's no help either. Me and my dad were like, me and my daughter's freaking out. You know, she's like, he's gonna choke and die and all this stuff. You know? And me and my dad are like, he's all right. Let him sleep, man. Like, what do you want to do? Choke and die. It's not like he was, in a stranger's house. That's the nurse in her, I guess. And she's like, Mom, help me. He's choking. I'm like, he ain't choking, he's puking. He's
My
all right.
cousin.
Yeah, if he's throwing up, he's fine.
Erica's laying there. She's sitting in this chair. She's like, my world's spinning. I said, whatever you do, do not lay down.
No.
Why? I said, just do not lay down. And we were all by the bonfire. I turn around. I don't see Erica anywhere. I walk in my trailer and she's laying in the one bed and she's puking and it's just coming right back down in her face. I grabbed her ass up. I threw her in the shower of cold fucking water. And that water hit her. Oh my God. She sobered up real fucking quick.
My life depended on it. He's like 6'5". Are you kidding me?
So, I'm like, Erica, now you can go wash the fucking sheets and shit that you just puked all over.
Yeah. Pukes everywhere.
Like, how the fuck did you lay down? I told you not to lay down.
My daughter was worse than him. At least I can handle him. I was like, go sleep. He slept. I was live, actually. He was sleeping away. And then here she comes. Mom, he's like going to die and all shit. I'm like, for what? He's breathing. He's fine. God. And what are we going to do? Honestly, he's like 6'4", 5", something like. He's very tall.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, you're not lifting that by yourself.
What am I going to do? Yeah, exactly. But my daughter, she's so cute and innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so cute. And I'm like, honey, he was having a good time. Obviously. Yeah. His moms. And it comes up to me. Samantha B will crack up. I know she will. I know she heard some shit going on. I was trying to mute myself as much as I could, but I was like, oh, and then my daughter yells at me, "You're on YouTube." I said, "You just walked into my life. Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
You know? Keep going. Fuck my shit all up. You know?
Yeah.
And I wasn't drinking because I had the baby and the baby was sleeping. So all hell, because they're having a little party down there. Whatever the fuck they're doing. She goes, Mom. She goes, he was normal, Mom. And then 2 seconds later, he was fucked up.
Well, if he's not used to drinking, of course he's going to get fucked
I
up.
know, he was hammered. Yeah, because they don't drink. I mean, 10 sheets to the fucking wind. He was a whole, I'm telling you, long duck dong. I said, fuck it. If I could, I should have I should have fucking showed everybody, man. This would have died. He would have killed me, though, probably. I don't know. I don't think he cared. He don't know. He wouldn't have known anyway.
I know I popped in for a few minutes last night when I woke up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I got to be up in a couple hours. I better lay my ass back down.
I know. I seen you, and I was like, oh, God. Now I know I'm up late.
And then Corey, like, unblock me. I'm like, I'm not pulling my computer out right now to unblock you. I'm getting in the morning. He is unblocked.
I mean, what do you want? Listen, I invite him on my live stream. Just go on my live stream and say it. You know?
Yeah.
God, man. But, you know, I go in green rooms and I record everybody.
Yeah, I believe that one.
I know. No fucking right mind would even believe that.
It'll take you an hour sometime to make up an email. What in the hell makes them think you're going to go into a green room and record?
You know why I couldn't make up an email? Listen to this shit. So you have to like log out. Well, I didn't know that. I forgot. Well, I knew that, but I just forgot. So then I'm like, all right, I'll log out this one to add another one. So that's what the problem was. I just hate it. Hate emails. I don't even do that.
And they're claiming you're going into green rooms and recording people.
I know.
I'm like, what the hell?
I don't even know how to record. I don't know how to screenshot. That's why people go, you got receipts? Bitch, no. I ain't got no receipts. Everybody knows I ain't got no motherfucking receipts. That's a dumb question. Dumb.
Well, I think when you were trolling the other day and you said that you had receipts on the one person whose name we will not mention.
Yeah.
I think that's how they get that you're going into things recording. I mean, how they don't know you were fucking trolling, I don't know, but
yeah, excuse me. People don't know. They believe me, everything I say. I don't understand it. But the real truth, nobody believes me. So fuck it. I had the weirdest dream. I'll tell you later. So I keep thinking of my dream. It's a whole dream. I gotta get batteries. I gotta get. I'm trying to make my list right now. Batteries. I need a lot of stuff.
I think we're gonna go back up to the Oktoberfest for dinner tonight. I want some Bourbon Street chicken.
That sounds so good.
I love fair food. And it's only the one time a year that they usually have the bourbon chicken here in town. It's always at the Oktoberfest. I'm like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They
Yeah,
had
there's do you have like the what's it called? Like Renaissance? You can have that?
no, we don't have nothing like that around here.
Okay. Yeah, we have Renaissance. Renaissance, I think, is going on now. So these people that are weird. So they dress up, and it's cute and all, but they get a little too weird. So they dress up as like fairies and, Renaissance
Yeah.
festival. So whatever, fairies and all this fucking bullshit. But they really are in character. It's like, all right, dude. He's like, hey, me lad, come on down over here. And you're like, all right, snap out of it, sir. It's weird. I like it because I like the food. So like
Yeah.
that fucking turkey shit on the stick or whatever it is.
That's the whole reason I love when the fairs are around. I love fair food.
Yeah, but these people are weird though. They like follow you around. They're like, hello, hello. Like they're little fairies. Okay, get going, man.
I'm getting an elephant
I
ear
want my
too while I'm
turkey
up
and
there
get the
today.
fuck out of here.
I want an elephant ear. I'm going to get me an elephant ear.
Oh yeah. Sean, I'm serious. I'm about to go to the Renaissance Festival. But some people get on my nerves. They're like, well, I'm telling you. That a lot of people are scared to go there because they're weird.
They
They
are.
like follow you and they jump out of a corner and they're like, boo, boo. Get the fuck out. Boo.
We
Seriously.
used to
They're
have a haunted house that would come every year here in town.
That ain't no one else are weird.
Well, I knew all the
Weird.
people that worked,
Hey.
and I'm not afraid of the haunted houses. I laugh when I'm going through
No,
them.
Shauna, I can't.
Whoever I'm with, I would be
Okay.
like, so and so's coming through, and then they'd start calling their names and shit. My one friend, she was so fucking scared. And the
I'm
more
so
scared she
scared.
was getting it going off, the harder I was laughing. I thought I was going to piss myself before we got out of the house. Because every time we come into a new part, I'm like, Heather's coming. They
I
start
love
fucking
haunted
with her.
houses, but I hate them. Shauna, I hate you because I don't like when people go through there and laugh because it's not funny. I'm scared to death. I hang on people. I'll just ride on your back. That's what I basically do. I like ride on people's backs. I'm like, I so want to go in here, but I don't. And I don't want to walk around that corner because I know what's going to happen. Something.
My sister and brother-in-law and his friend and I all went through the haunted house one year here in town. Well, my sister somehow, because Eddie went first, and that was my sister, me, and Bill. But somehow Bill got up in front of Leela, and she was taking him. She's running him into walls and the dark places and stuff. She was holding on to him. Time we got out, he's like, Leela, I think you about killed me in there. So you kept pushing me into the walls and stuff. And I was laughing harder than I was with the fucking thing, listening to him talk about my sisters running him into walls and shit. She thought she had a hold of my brother-in-law, and she didn't. She had a hold of his friend.
I'd have this kid help me, man, at one point. I was like, please get me out of here. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was so scared. I lost my jacket. It was the whole thing because they could touch you. It was
Yeah.
13, it's called 13 floors. Okay. But they got rid of that in Pittsburgh. So it was the whole thing. Yeah, I was on the second floor. I thought I made it to like at least something.
Well, the haunted prison that's over in Mansfield, I mean, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, everybody's been over there and recorded. It's where the Shawshank Redemption was filmed. Every year they have a Halloween thing where you can go through there too. I've been over there. And now that one can get to you if you're not careful, but I still I laugh my ass off. But I'm one of those people
It's
that
not
I think it's
funny.
funny, especially if they jump out and scare somebody and I see them reacting and I start laughing. I can't help it.
Yeah, I like to watch reactions. I would like to watch myself because I know I'm hysterical because I cannot. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm like a whole little kid, like that's with my feet. You know what I mean, like scooting. Bitch, get going. People are pushing me. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I can't. I know what's gonna come around this corner or something really bad. You know? That's me in a haunted house. I'm the whole thing. Hey, oh man, there's a haunted house like right by my house. We're not allowed recording there though. Shit. And I ain't
No.
fancy, so I can't do it. Yeah. But it's really a mansion. Same thing. It's only a couple minutes away from here. But it's cool. They have like fire pits outside, big screen, like drive-in TVs.
Yeah, that's
It's
what they do over at
cool.
the prison every year.
Yeah, it's cool. But and then he took a private tour, like you could go through the house
Yeah, the
without
ones
nobody
are
scaring the
delicious.
fuck out of you.
My dad worked for. They sponsored the haunted prison over there, so every year Dad would get free tickets, and he would just give them to me. So I'd always go over there every year. Me and my friends would be like, "Hey, I got tickets. Let's go."
I know. I love haunted houses, but I hate them. I
Oh, I
do.
love.
I just love them. I really
I
do.
love anything
I
ghost
worked in a
related.
haunted house. I worked like when we were little, me and my cousin. And you know what's really weird? So it was like old school, it was abandoned school. So they made a haunted house out of it. So me and my cousin, we were like, I don't know, 10, 11. So we helped build it and do all this shit. And so we knew the ins and outs of it. But this owl like flew in there.
Uh huh.
How ironic is that? An owl. Like
Oh,
a real owl. Yeah. So the owl set up like where this got like if you walk up the steps. So the owl was up there and the owl didn't even know. He didn't know it was Halloween, but it was so cool. Yeah, we'd scare shit out of people, but like me, I'm scared. I'm scared of everything. I don't want to go nowhere.
this one
I'm
house that
scared,
we
scared,
lived
scared.
in over in Bucyrus, it was haunted as fuck. Well, that's why most time when I tell you I've took my night meds, I'm getting off because the one sleeping pill they have me on, sometimes I'll see shit that's not there, but I have to have it to sleep or I don't sleep. And I told Brian, I said, I see a bat. He's like, Shauna, you took your night medicine. There's no bat. I said, I'm telling you, I seen a bat. And he wouldn't believe me. Next morning, we woke up and what was hanging on the wall on Brian's side of the bed? The fucking bat.
Ew.
I woke him up. I was hitting him. I'm like, get it right there's that fucking bat you told me I didn't see last night.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of bats in our house. The fireplaces are fucked up
He
too.
argued up and fucking down with me that I wasn't seeing a bat. That was just because I took my night meds. I'm
But
like, no,
dude,
it's not. I'm telling you, I seen a bat.
I live in Pittsburgh. Like, there's no owls. What are the chances of an owl coming into a
Oh,
haunted
we have
house?
a lot of owls here in Ohio.
Is that crazy or what? We
Yeah,
would
it
feed
is.
him. We called him Ollie. His name was Ollie. And he was like a whole thing. And he just sat on this little, he didn't move. He didn't fly around. He didn't do nothing. And the whole time we're building, we would feed him. Like, I mean, there's no owls around here. It's so weird. He
We
was
have
a
them
whole,
all over here.
Ollie was a whole thing. I loved him. But yeah, so I worked in a haunted house, built it, did it, but I'm still scared of them. I can't. I'm so scared.
Well, my cousin and all of his friends used to work the one here in town, so I knew everybody. I would
Yeah,
be
that's
laughing. People that went through with me, they hated me because I'm like, so and so's coming, so and so's coming. And I'm laughing my ass off, and they're like, it's not funny. I'm like, yes, it is.
no, it's not, Shauna.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, I get scared. I love it there. I like to be scared. That's my thing. I don't like horror movies for a reason.
Oh, I love horror
I can't
movies.
believe my friend just said I have dimples. Like, what planet is he on? I gotta go back to this because I'm freaked out. What was he talking about?
I don't know.
Like,
And then,
oh
of course, up there yesterday, Brian had to buy him a hat that says "fuck Biden" on it. And I'm like, really, Brian? He's like, this is
my
gonna be
mom
my
would
new
love
hat
that.
I'm wearing.
My mother would love that. Trust me. Guess what hat I got on right now? Guess what? Rich Life's.
Oh.
No, I do like this hat. Though. I dig it because it's Harley Davidson. What's up? The one that says Rich Life. I don't know if it's ever. I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, that's what I have on.
Yeah, I know what hat you're talking about.
Okay, good.
People in the chat may not, but I do. Fucking squirrel in the tree's at it again.
Squirrel on the tree?
Yeah, I have this one black squirrel that comes every year, and he'll beat off all the other squirrels that come in the tree. And he will sit up there and get the little acorns off the tree, and he will throw them. You have to be careful when you walk out
Oh,
your front door because he will hit you with acorns.
I love squirrels, man. Sean, honestly, I know everybody's gonna think I'm fucking like weird because I think it's weird. I had a
Acorn, no.
squirrel for like years,
My
years and
dad
years.
had a pet squirrel.
Well, oh, he had it as a pet.
Yeah.
See, my squirrely was wild. He just like would go up but every day it was like they were very smart. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Every day he had a routine. He'd go up this fucking tree, go on my fucking like wires. He'd look at me and I'm like, hey, baby. You know, I call him Squirrely. Well, Squirrely. And me and my daughter, she was baby then. And I was like holding her on the porch. I'm like, look at Squirrely. And he would show off and shit. Like he knew.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrels are very smart. I
We
hate to
had one
say
that we used to feed, though. My mom used to feed it over there at my mom and dad's house. And I got it for
that.
school one morning. And I went downstairs and I went into the kitchen to get something to drink before I got in the shower. And I hear something knocking on the window. I take off running back upstairs and I'm waking my dad up. I'm like, someone's knocking on the window downstairs. Come downstairs. Here it was, that damn squirrel was knocking on the window because he didn't have any more corn out there on the thing that mom put it for him. I'm like, you
Oh,
gotta be kidding me.
I'm telling you,
You seen
I
the
love
light come on, so he knew somebody was up. He was knocking, wanting his corn.
they're very smart, man. I'm telling you. So this squirrel actually, so I moved like right up the street, okay, from where I live with Squirrely. So I moved like directly like a block away. There's Squirrely. It was the same squirrel, man. Fucking followed me and fucking, I'm telling you, loved me. I love Squirrely. I hope Squirrely's not bad. And then I had lovebirds. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Yes. Lovebirds are like a whole thing.
I
They
have
love
a
me.
cardinal that stays around here. He's beautiful. And
Listen,
my
so
mom
me and my
a
boyfriend, when
red
we lived together, I had to move my whole entire fire pit because it was like kind of under a tree a little bit.
Bye,
Just
Lady
like a little
Gemini. Have
bit.
a good day.
And it fucked my lovebirds up. I'm like, no, we got to move this because I love my lovebirds and I know they live in this tree. These lovebirds, they're another thing. They would sit there and like talk to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Weird, man. Weird shit. I'm like, listen, I ain't that goddamn fucking.
I'll
Animal
walk out the door and be like,
whisperer,
you better not throw
but
nothing at me, you little bastard. And Dylan will start laughing. He's like, Mom, do you really think that squirrel understands what you're saying? He
yeah.
said, Dylan, I said, they're not that fucking dumb. Trust me.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, they do. Rolling squirrels and that. I love a squirrel. Squirrels, and that's why they're smart. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck you. They're so fast. They're like, get going. Come out of here. And then you don't see them. You know what's weird? I only see my squirrely in the morning. So me and my daughter, you know, she's a baby, and we would sit on the porch and look at Squirrely. And he'd do tricks. Oh, he did tricks too. He's the whole thing. They're very smart.
Oh, yeah. My friend Trista has two that'll come to her house and they do all kinds of stuff and she'll bring them out treats and give them. She went and
Yeah.
found this recipe of certain stuff that you could put together to make squirrel
Oh,
treats. And she makes some squirrel treats and takes them out and puts them where the squirrels come at.
oh, I just love squirrels. I'm telling you, and they do tricks. Like you're like,
Mm-hmm.
he back flips. I would do that, and he would like literally be on like the power lines and shit, and do like tricks.
Yeah.
They're fucking smart, man. And then they're gone. It's like, where'd they go? You know? Where do
Yeah.
squirrels even live?
They
Like, do they
usually
live in the
make like
trees?
a nest, like, yeah, in the trees and stuff.
I don't know. He was like, hi, bye. You know, he gets out. He knows his treats are out there because my neighbor gave him treats too. We all did because it was squirrely. Like he was very well known. I'm not kidding you. He would do flips on the fucking power line. And he was so cute. Oh, that squirrel.
But I've always been an animal lover. I love animals.
I do too.
That's one thing that pissed me off real quick is be mean to a
Fuck
fucking animal.
humans. I love animals.
I'm the person that will talk to the dog before I talk to the person walking the dog.
Me too. Yeah, I love animals. Animals are they're babies.
They are.
They're innocent and they're babies. Baby.
I mean, if you
Gloria.
can't take care of an animal, you don't need to get it.
Right. She
Oh,
gets
they
all
want you to
excited. Come on, you should see her. She's excited 'cause I'm talking
know.
baby talk. And they like baby talk too.
Mm-hmm.
She gets very jealous when I talk to the baby, a real baby.
No.
Yeah, she's like, you're supposed to talk to me like that, mama. Right, Glor? I love you though. You're mama baby. Yeah, you mama baby. I love you. If you hear that ticking, I'm heating someone.
No.
Gordon, all right. Go, Glor.
Belle can be up and under her blanket, dad ass asleep, and let me open up something, buddy, and she'll come running. I don't care what it is. She hears a backpack,
Oh,
she'll come
yeah.
running.
They think you're eating, that's it. Glor. What a shit show last night. I can't even. Listen, my son-in-law, they're like, oh, no, he feels fine. No, he don't. I guarantee that motherfucker is fucking. I guarantee he's hurting like a motherfucker. Straight up.
Shelby and Vicky, they're like, where's
I
Dylan?
told
I was like,
Farrah, I said, hey,
he's
Farrah.
running in here somewhere.
I told Farrah last night, I said, hey, Farrah, make him watch the baby all day long. He'll never drink again. I said, come over here and make him watch the baby. She was laughing. She's like, Mom. I'm serious. Oh my God, I wish Samantha B would come around because she really fucking heard it. Some of it. Run, run, run. I need a fork. I'm a
I
fork.
don't know if I was 10 or 11, but I told my dad one night, and my dad used to be like a professional alcoholic. I said, I can drink for drink with you. He said, oh, really, little girl? I said, yes, I can. I said, what do you want to drink? We'll drink for drink. He's like, okay, give me a minute. He went downstairs in the basement, and by the dust on this thing, I don't know how long that jar of moonshine had been down there. He said, so you think you can drink, huh? She said, well, we're going to drink some White Lightning. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Aw,
And I'd seen my dad
I'll
and my
drink that.
uncles
Horrible.
get drunk with it. I was so drunk, I couldn't even walk up the steps to get upstairs to my bed. I was crawling. It's like I crow up one and I fall back down two, and my mom's standing behind me. I'm not helping your drunk ass. You did this to yourself, so you're getting up there by yourself. Like, Mom, I can't. Yes, you can.
I remember one time, okay, so I'm really fucked up, right? So my mom's like, you're supposed to be home, 15 fucking hours ago, whatever. So I had tons of gold chains on my neck, So, I mean, tons. So I'm like, Mom, first of all, it fell out of a tree. Hold on. Here's it. So I fell out of a tree because I was trying to get in my house. What? What?
Uh-oh. How are you doing today, King Bone?
So anyway, so we get real drunk, right? We're fucking hammered. We're like, I don't even know, 17, some shit. So I'm like, Aunt, to my best friend, I'm like, she locked us out. Meanwhile, we have these like crazy dresses on, like Kelly Bundy style, I should say. I'm not sure. But yeah, total hoe shit. So we were driving. So I was like, man, I'm like, my mom locked us out. She was like, no way. I was like, yeah. So we were climbing up the tree to get in my bedroom window. Well, so we fall out of the tree, me and her, and we're killing ourselves laughing. Like our skirts, which wasn't even a skirt, it was probably like a fucking didn't even cover my ass, basically. So we're laughing. We fell. This dude, who's my neighbor, he's walking past because he's over 21 and shit. He's like, "What the fuck are you two doing?" And we're like, "Can you help us get in my house?" And he's like, "Yeah." So he comes up. He goes, "The door's open, dumbass." I'm like, "Oh my god!" The door was really open. I was like, I don't know why I thought it was locked. It was the whole thing, man. We were all bruised up. So I was grounded next day. My mom was like, "You ain't going nowhere." I was like, "All right, whatever." I'm 17. I'll go anywhere I want. Mm-mm. I wasn't 17. I was probably 16, 15. I don't know. But it don't matter. So I tried climbing up a tree, got fucked up. And that's why, I raised my daughter, don't ever do that shit. She don't.
Yeah.
She really doesn't, man.
I know, and I ran into Shelby and Vicky up there at the Oktoberfest. She's like, "Where's Dylan at?" I said, "Oh, he's running around here somewhere." So he's 21 now, so he's probably in the beer garden.
Yeah. Wait, Farragut's wait, my daughter never ever talks to me like this. She's like, "Mom," because of my son-in-law last night. She goes, "I can't wait." She's looking at him and me. She goes, "I can't wait till I have his kid." Because Mom, me and you are going out and we're getting drunk as fuck. I was like, "That's what's up." Yes, we are, honey. And we're gonna get drunk.
I tell
I
you,
know. I feel so bad, Shauna. She was 21, pregnant.
I
Doesn't
know
it suck?
that does.
God, well, I'm getting her fucked up. I told her. I said we were looking at my son-in-law as he's laying on my steps, throwing up. I'm like, "We're gonna get fucked up, girl. That's how that's gonna go." She was like, "I know." Like he could hear. She's like, "I'm telling you, I'm getting drunk." Girl, I was like, "Girl, you deserve it. I'll get people on YouTube give you some champagne or something." Because she don't smoke weed and shit. She can't because of her job, and she's not a drinker. She don't like to drink. But I'm getting her fucked up
No, Dylan can drink.
because I'm a
Hi,
good mom.
Wolf.
I'm a good mom, and I'll get my daughter cranked up. Got it. I'm German lady. What is German lady?
I don't know.
German lady was mad at me, but she's not. I don't think. She can't be. Hi, Wolf. You hardy patati. Hey, man. So then my nose ring is fucking killing my nose. I don't know what's going on. All right, if you ever had your nose pierced, don't ever stick it through. Stick an earring through it.
No, I've never had mine pierced. My ear is the only thing I've ever had pierced.
I have my belly button. I have everything pierced.
And
I
I was
love
paralyzed.
piercings.
They
Are
put me
cool.
through the MRI. They took my earrings out. And when they did, my holes growed shut, so I just never went and had them redid.
I know. I love piercings. Like, so my son-in-law's mom, I'm good friends with, you know that.
Yeah.
So she has a ton of piercings everywhere. She's so pretty. But I'm like, I want that nose ring. So she stuck it through my fucking nose. I was like, oh, man, that fucking hurt. This is my new one because it got diamonds on it. It's pretty
Oh,
cool. She's like, always wear hoops, you know? I was like, girl, I know, but it fucking hurts. She's old as me. She's cool. She's beautiful.
I have friends that have
She's
piercings, but it's
Latina. She's a whole Latina. She is so pretty. Oh my God. I love Mexican people. They're just all beautiful. They really are.
I ran into my cousin and her mom up there. I can't wait to talk to Kimberly and tell her that her sister now has Smurf blue hair. Like, what the hell did you do to your head when she walked up? Brian's like, oh my God, how many Smurfs did you eat? And she had Smurf blue fucking hair. Her and my cousin Kimmy, they have the same dad, just different moms. I can't wait for her to call me so I can tell her sister has bright blue Smurf hair.
I love Smurfs. Like, I'm the whole thing. So my grandson, he loves them. He loves SpongeBob. I don't know. It's the beginning of SpongeBob. He gets so excited. And they're like, oh, lives in a pineapple under the sea. He gets so excited. And he
Oh.
rolls his hands. Like I'm telling you, I gotta get it on video and show you. He's so fucking cute. And my cousin, and here's what's weird. So my cousin, who's my sister, she shakes her hands. She's a Virgo. I believe in this shit. I'm telling you. He's a Virgo. She's a Virgo. And he like rolls his hands when he gets real excited. My cousin like shakes her. I got to do it, friends. She shakes her hands when she gets very excited. And that's what he does. It's a little thing. It's all little thing. I just love him. We have fun.
Oh yes, I remember the Blues Clues days. Dylan, my son,
Oh,
did too.
but my nephew loved Blue's Clues, man. He had the whole Steve outfit, like about, I don't know, 10 of them. Would not take it off. My nephew would never ever take Steve fucking from Blue Clues fucking shit off. It's like, dude, man. And
No,
get off
my
the
son's
diaper.
big
You're like,
thing was
hey,
fucking Bob the Builder. I had nightmares of fucking Bob the Builder. I had to
fuck
watch it so
Bob
much.
the Builder. Fuck Teletubbies. Fuck all them people. Well, guess what? Okay. Please go play Baby Shark. All right. Then give me a holler.
I'm
But
telling you,
I
that's
love
how I got
Baby
my
Shark.
godson to sleep, was singing Baby Shark to him.
Girl, I don't even know what's going on with Baby Shark. It's like a whole drug for everybody, like all the babies. Like, thank you, Baby Shark, but but you're fucking with us now.
Like I said, when I had nightmares of fucking Bob the Builder, I went up the next day. I bought down his own TV and VCR for his room. I
Oh,
went here. You want
I
to
know
watch
what
it?
you
You
mean,
watch
Wolf.
it in here.
I know what you mean, Wolf. The train. That's stupid, dumbass. Thomas the train.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, he sucks. I mean, it it's good for the kids, but fucking we hate it. Hate them all. Everything. Sesame Street, go fuck yourself. fucking.
What was the one where she always
I
looked
like
through the
SpongeBob.
fucking?
SpongeBob is the least adultish, so I love SpongeBob.
She always looks through that little
Baby
glass. And
Shark,
I
go
see
fuck
Bobby and I
yourself.
see Rain, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I go to Mitch, I see you.
Oh,
Okay.
romper room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see Shauna. I see Wolf. I see everybody. That's romper room. Hey, remember New Zoo Review?
Yeah.
Yeah. New Zoo Review. Coming after you. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Hey, Mr. Rogers lives right by me. That's another famous person. Hey, man, I live by everybody that's famous. Mr. Rogers, yeah, he lives in Squirrel Hill. He did. He's dead. My dad would call him a fag, and I'd be like, Dad, like at like 4 years old and shit. I'm like, I don't think that's a good word. I'm serious.
My
Like,
dad, I mean, he's
why
like
you hang
straight
on
old
Mr.
school.
Rogers, man? I love Mr. Rogers at the time.
And dad don't believe that men should have long hair.
Oh yeah.
He had to take me to pick Dylan up one day, and I was waiting for him to, because they walk them out, and then you got to pull up in the car and pick the kids up from the school. And this one teacher come out, and he had long hair. He had it back in a ponytail. My dad, I mean, we've got the windows down, and dad's like, Shauna. I'm like, what? He goes, do you know what we call that there? I'm like, Dad, don't. He's like, that's a bitch. About that time, I'm like dunking down in my seat trying to hide. I'm like, Dad, I have to come out here every day and see these people. Why in the hell did you just do that?
Sean, I know. I know. Sean, I think your dad was like a whole Archie Bunker. Yeah. Remember Archie Bunker? Remember
Oh,
that motherfucking show, All in the Family? Like,
oh
really?
yeah. My
We
mom
couldn't
watched it.
say that shit if our life depended on it. It's hysterical. And he looked like I have twin uncles, but he looked like my one twin uncle. I swear to God. Oh man, that show is crazy. And the Jeffersons. Like they'll be like, hey honky. You know, we can't get away with that shit on
Oh,
TV.
hell no.
Mm-mm. I'll be rolling. And my grandma, really, my call her Grizz. My Grizz, she sounded exactly like fucking, what's her name on fucking All in the Family? Edith.
No. And
She was
Alice. My
sweet.
mom used to watch that show.
Oh, I love Alice.
Kiss
Yeah.
Margaret.
Kiss my Grizz, y'all.
And Mom watched Dallas and Knox Landing.
Oh, God. My great granddad.
That's how I let her let me stay up late a couple nights. I'm like, but I want to watch Dallas with you.
I know. It was like really late at the time. You know, you're like, I wanna sit up and watch Dallas.
Really, I just didn't feel like going to bed, but I told her that, so she let me stay up.
Well, we had like a scary thing. It was called Chili Billy. It's really popular in Pittsburgh. So I was like, I want to watch Chili Billy, and Chili Billy would come on at like 11 o'clock. You know, he died, but he was like kind of an Elvira kind of thing. He actually made probably, I think Chili Billy made this shit. You know what I mean? For everybody to
Yeah.
go and like do this shit online or whatever on TV. So I'm like, I want to stay up for Chili Billy. I'd never make it for Chili Billy and I'd fall asleep.
In Benny Hill, I'd talk her and let me stay up and watch Benny Hill on the weekends if I didn't get off work because Dad worked 2 to 12. I love Benny Hill. Me and Mom would sit there and roll, laughing, watching Benny Hill.
I love Billy. What's calling me? Stop. Yeah, Benny Hill is like my favorite. Love him. I didn't like Dukes of Hazzard. My cousin was into it. He was the whole
Oh,
thing. And
I
I was
love
like,
Dukes of
no,
Hazzard.
no, I like the dude, you know. But remember, the bear. What was it called? They were in like a truck. It was like bear and something.
No, I'm not sure.
Um, Let me think. Something in bear. It was like right after Dukes of Hazzard. It was like the same time. I don't know. Anyway, some dude in a truck was driving with a bear. You don't remember that, Shauna?
No.
Mm. BJ and the bear. That's what it was called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Remember that? Yeah. I hate that. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on anytime. I just watch the shit.
Yeah, I knew what nights I could get away with staying up later, and what ones
Yeah.
I couldn't. But mom, I want to watch this with you.
Yeah. And the Hulk. I hated that. Remember the Hulk?
Yes.
That was the dumbest. I wanted to fucking just like, I hated it, but it was I'm allowed to be awake to watch the fucking stupid Hulk. I'm going with it. And then Moonlighting came in. I
Oh, I love Moonlighting.
love Bruce Willis. I was like scared to even tell anybody I liked Bruce Willis because I was so young. I'm like, I'm in love with him. That was the whole thing. I
I,
told
when
my
I was
best
little, I
friend.
had the
I
biggest crush on
was
Sean
like
Cassidy.
9 or 10, and I'm like, I have the biggest crush. And she goes on who, and I go, Bruce Willis.
But
Yeah, kidding me? And I'm like, no, don't tell anybody.
my aunt one year for Christmas, because like I said, I was in love with Sean Cassidy. She bought me this little heart necklace with his picture in it, and I wore that thing all the time.
Fuck. Listen,
Remember that
my
TV show,
best
The
friend,
Hardy
wait, it was
Boys, he was in? I would get up early hours in the morning just to watch that because of him.
Shauna. You want to hear a really funny story? So
Uh,
my best friend, again, we're drinking. Okay, we get drunk really young. I'm like in, I don't even know, 7th grade at the time. So she's like in ninth. Her name's Sissy. So Sissy loved fucking John Stamos, right? She's like, I'm going to meet John Stamos. Everybody, so we partied up for John Stamos. We're drinking fucking Mad Dog, we're like really young. So her dad's a cop. Big mistake.
uh-oh.
So we all go to jail. All of us. And he goes, Barry was the cop. Barry's like, hey, listen, you just could all go, but hey, sissy, you ain't gonna see John Stamos. She was like, no. No, Daddy, I want to see John Stamos. She never went there.
Oh, so with the
We
Foxville,
went
my
home.
sister
We're like,
told that
thank
touch
you,
me
fuck
song
you,
so many
sissy.
times it wasn't funny.
We're like, fuck you, sissy. You're on your own.
Was she really supposed to meet John Stamos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. And Barry fucked it all up for her. It was the whole thing. And yeah, we all were sitting in jail cell. We're like in 7th grade and shit. Oh, well, they were older than me. But I was like, man, what? And he's like, bye, everybody. But you're not going to see fucking John Stamos. She's so pissed. I talked to her not too long ago. She's cracking up. She's like, oh my God, I know. I was devastated. Yeah. No, she won something, okay, to meet him. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
the whole thing. So we get fucking annihilated the night before. And we all got arrested. Not arrested, but Barry was just being an asshole. So he put us in the jail. So, because his daughter's drunk as a skunk. Like, so we all went.
Well,
And
Lisa used to have a troll name as Kelly Bundy.
Kelly Bundy. That is my troll account. I don't know. Change it though.
Don't Pago have that account,
This
though?
was before Kelly Bundy time. I'm talking, this is when I was young.
Oh, no, we were
Seriously.
talking about who we had crushes on.
Mm.
So he said Kelly Bundy thud
Kelly
like she's
Bundy, that
making
was
his
my
heart
troll
beat.
account. Yep. I had a crush on you know what I liked? I don't know. I loved Bruce Willis, man. And fucking David Lee Roth. And I didn't even like dudes with long hair. I still don't. But I
My
love
sister
David Lee
had the
Roth.
biggest crush on Peter Reckle that plays Bo on Days of Our Lives.
Uh, oh
She
yeah.
had this big ass poster of him in this black tux holding a red rose hanging on our wall. Me and my sister had to share a room. I hated that damn picture because it was like where she could lay in bed and look at it, and it was right over my bed. I'm like, really? Fuck you and your fucking Peter Reckle poster up there.
My cousin, who's my sister, right? She had a big ass poster of Kiss. So me and my cousin, we're like 4 years younger. So me and him, we're like, yeah, let's get, Dawn left. So let's go in there and torture her room. But she put this poster up of Kiss, and we were scared to death of it. We're like, hell no, we ain't going in there. She did it on purpose. Anything to scare us, that's what my family does. They're weird.
And
Or
my
we
sister would talk in her
hate.
sleep. And I
Yeah,
would
but
ask her,
everybody
could
hides
it,
behind corners and shit and is like trying to scare you and shit. What the fuck, man? I
my
hated my
sister
daughter
would
did that.
get up out of her bed, walk to the bathroom, do what she had to do, walk back, pull the covers back over her, and never miss a beat snoring.
Listen, my ex-husband, he did the same thing. He'd be waking up and this crazy shit. He's a big dude. He's a bodybuilder, So he's like really big. What am I gonna do? You know? He'd wake up like screaming, acting crazy. It's horrible. And I'm like, wake up. But he was standing up and looking at me. But he wasn't awake. You know what I mean?
Well, when I seen her do that, I knew it was time. I'd start questioning her and asking her about what she did and stuff. And the next morning, I'd be like, if you don't want mom to know about this, you got to buy me this. I blackmailed my sister so many times growing up, it wasn't funny. I'm like, yeah, keep on going out drinking and talking in your damn sleep. 'Cause I'm going to find out some more shit on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, okay, so my mom broke both of her wrists because she
That's it.
sleepwalked. Come on, Gloria. She was sleepwalking. She woke up, fell down the steps, but she tried pushing herself up, but she was sleeping and broke both of her wrists.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was really, oh my God, I had to be like 4 or 5 because my dad was still there. My parents have been divorced since I was 5, but they're best friends. All right, Gloria, go. And so yeah, like it's no joke. Sleepwalking, it's a real thing.
Oh, yeah. And our room was right by the stairs. Honestly, I don't know how my sister never did fall down them stairs.
Thank God, because my mom did. And I'll never forget that. I remember like the ambulance coming. Honestly, it was like freaky, and she was still sleeping. She didn't even know. Like Like, it's no joke. And my ex-husband did the same thing. He would have vicious nightmares, and I'd be like, snap out of it. And he's looking at me. But thankfully, I knew what I was doing because of my mom. So I'm like, hey, I mean, he's so big, he would kill me. Like,
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt. No doubt. 1 second. So I'm like, hey, snap out of it. And I'd stand on my bed, and he's standing on the floor because he's like 6 foot something. He's a big dude. And go, Glor. And I would be like, snap out of it. Come on. And he would. Finally.
Yeah, that's why I can't
I don't
take
know why
it.
people have like nightmares like that. Like, he had very, very bad nightmares. I don't know what it was. He never told me. I don't know. It's
Welcome
just like
back,
he would just
Barbara.
freak out. Hi, Barbara. Gloria, stop your shit.
They put me on this
So
one
bad.
sleeping pill, and I don't even remember it, but my ex now, he's like, I woke up and said I was talking about spiders everywhere, and I was beating the fuck out of him. He was young. He's like, Shauna, stop. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm killing spiders. He's like, you beat the fuck out of me last night when you took that medicine.
Gloria.
I would be like, I can't take this. I attacked my boyfriend thinking there were spiders all over him last night.
I know. I mean, no, I believe you, Shauna, but these people aren't on drugs. Like, no sleepy medicine, nothing. Like, it's just like nightmares are a real thing. I'm not kidding. My ex-husband had real bad problem with that. But another thing is too, I think this is what adds to it. My ex-husband got in a really bad car accident with his best friend. His best friend died. So I
Yeah.
think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that will
Listen, my
fuck with
friend
you.
died too. I was in a car accident too. It's like really crazy how me and him like connected. But anyway, so I think he was just having bad dreams about that.
Probably.
I really do. Like, my ex-husband was in the hospital for a long time. And then when he got out, so then when our friend got buried and all this shit, you just seen these, like, all my friends. They were all, because there was there was like 3 other people involved in it, in the car accident. It was so sad because they're carrying the casket and they have bruises all. I'm telling you. You don't even know how bad. I seen the car accident. I was right there. I was right up the street. And
I
I
can't
was like,
remember if it was in the 8th or 9th grade, but these guys killed this guy here in town for his car. And they drove around showing his dead body in the trunk. And one girl finally went up to the police station and told what was going on. It's how they even knew that he had been killed.
honey, I was right up the street. I was like, listen, I was like, we were 21 at the time. So I was right up the street and they're like, oh my God, someone just wrecked down this hill. Okay. And I'm like, all right, well, we got to go. We didn't know it was anybody we knew, but I had to go down this hill to get home. So it's just like we're down a hill. There they are. I mean, fuck. When I tell you I was devastated, shut up. I was devastated. Here's what happened. So they wrecked. So he's flying down this hill. All right. And that's why I'm scared to death of hills. Like, he's flying down this hill and his fucking car like flipped over. So what happened was, after it flipped, my ex-husband and 2 other my friends got out the back window. But the kid that was driving and flying, the car flipped on him and killed him. He was alive.
Yeah.
And they watched it. They seen it. That's the only thing. And my daughter always asks my ex-husband, asks her dad about that, and he will not talk about it.
Yeah, most people won't.
He won't.
Trauma
He
like
won't. He won't do it. And she is like, Mom, I always ask him about that. And I'm like, don't. That's
It's just like my dad was
he
over
was
in Vietnam.
And she was
But
like, "Did he
he
ever
will
tell you
not
the
talk
whole
about it.
story?" I said, "The whole story. I was right there. I was right up the street, man." And we drove down that hill, and there they were. Crazy. He was eating grass, and he's going, "Oh, I'm going to the store, Lisa." I'm like, "Holy fuck!" Like I didn't see, my friend that died. I didn't even look at that. I was and I wasn't married to him.
That's sad though.
I didn't date him. This was crazier. I didn't date that dude till like, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years later. I didn't even know him. Isn't that weird? And
That is
I'm like,
weird.
"You okay?" Yeah. And I'm like, "You all right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going." There was a corner store right like by where they wrecked. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just going to, corner store." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're sitting here eating grass." Like I didn't know what to do. So I didn't see my friend dead. My friend didn't see, and on top of it, we're fucked up because we were at the bar right up the street. For real. It was crazy. And then you want to hear something crazier? So the kid that died, right? He
Hmm.
died. His parents, listen to shit. So his mom got cancer and died. Then his dad fucking shot himself and killed himself.
Oh my God.
Yes, and he has a sister. Her name's Jennifer. So the kid that died, she's as old as me. So Jennifer has nobody.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's sad to think.
yeah. And they're very Catholic. Like we're all like real Catholic. They are like big in the church and shit like that. But ever since he died, then Mary, she fucking died from cancer. She was gorgeous too. And then his dad took his life, shot himself in the fucking mouth,
Oh no.
and blew his head off.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
was a guy my
and
dad used to
when
party
people
with.
want to complain about their lives on here, really, like them people had a perfect life and look.
Oh yeah, like I said,
He couldn't do it. He couldn't take it that his son died. He couldn't get over it. Even though he had a daughter, he could not get over his son dying. That was it. He was done.
guy my dad used to drink with. His son walked in right as the time as he pulled the trigger, and the guy's daughter and I were the same age. And then I think her brother was what 2 years behind us, and he opened up the door right as Jim was pulling the trigger and watched him blow his brains out all over the wall.
Oh my God.
He's had
You know
such
what?
a hard time dealing with that, and I bet he would because I couldn't done it. I'd probably be locked away
And you're
somewhere
a
in a padded
nurse. I
room.
know. Listen, so then okay, want another crazy story? So my mom works at an airport, right? She goes, "Can you check on her best friend?" Okay, at the time, her son. And I'm 18 and my friend's 18. And my friend goes, "Oh, I know him. I know where he live, blah, 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 blah." And she goes, "Yeah, can you check him? Because he's not answering the phone." And cell phones they weren't even in at the
No.
time. So me and Amy go over there. He shot his fucking head off with a shotgun. So I'm like, oh, I didn't even know what to do. I hate to say this, but I didn't know the kid, but I know his mom, and I'm like, um,
Yeah, it's hard when it's like that.
hmm. I didn't really see all of it. She did. Amy was like, "Oh my God." She pushed me. I remember she just like pushed me, like, "Don't even look." But I did, kind of. But then what are we going to do? We got to tell your mom that? We had to tell her mom, his mom, what he did. I didn't even know these people. Well, the kid. I didn't know him.
I
It
know,
was
it's so
cool.
sad.
I remember seeing the wall, you know? You know what I mean, Shauna?
Yeah.
Like, that's. And she just pushed me. I remember she just like pushed me out of the way. So she was like, "Oh my God." We're like flipping out. We're like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" You know what I mean? We were 18. Hmm. Weird shit.
After I graduated, I rode with the EMS for a while I was going through my nurses classes at Ohio State College. And we had got a call that they had called because they hadn't been able to reach a lady in a couple of days. Well, they called the ambulance and said, we don't know if she's breathing or not. We see her laying on the floor. So we take off. And it was like 90 degrees for like 3 days. And to walk in and smell that smell where she was dead and it was so hot in there, I will never forget that smell as long as I live.
You know, it's funny because that's what okay, let's go to Casey Anthony. You know, her own mom, she's a nurse like you. She smelled dead bodies. Obviously, I've never smelled that. I don't know. I don't want to
Be
know.
lucky because that's a smell I will
But that's a
never
smell
forget.
you'll never forget. You'll hear everybody on the murder channels, everything. Like, that's a smell like they will never forget.
Nope.
So you're going to tell me your
How
own
sweet is
Wani calls on you, that's a nurse, and saying, hey, there's a dead body in here. Straight up. I don't fucking that shit. That's one thing about being a nurse. Like my daughter, she's a whole different thing. Like I would love, like I'm very good under pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm one of them people. Like I'm very good. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to handle people coming in there with like anything.
Oh
You
wow.
know,
Well, I'm
open
so sorry.
wounds and shit like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't, blood don't scare me. Shots don't scare me. Nothing like that. I'm not grossed out. But I don't know, Shauna. I don't know how you're a nurse. I would be so scared of some stuff,
I've
especially
been
ER.
puked on, blue blood on,
I don't care about that shit. But like
sewed
ER,
up.
like when people come in and they're fucking dying and shit, like what the fuck? You know what I mean?
You try to
But
make
I'm
it as
very good
comfortable
under
as
pressure,
possible
so
for
I
them.
think I would be a good nurse because I'm
Yeah.
very like, okay, you know, let's get it together.
And I hate to say it, but cases like that makes your time go faster because you're really not looking
My
at that
friend
clock
said,
or anything.
yeah,
You're just worried about helping this patient.
yes, my best friend says that all the time 'cause she works in the ER, and she was like, "Hey, listen, it makes time go." I'm like, "Oh my god." She's like, "Yeah, somebody came up with a big fucking coffee mug up his ass, you know, all shit." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
I'm sorry to hear that, Nerd Wolf.
what's Wolf say?
He has brother. He had to claim him. Oh no, Pug. I'm sorry. I bet it would.
Oh my god, Pug Love. I'm sorry. Hey, honey, I'm sorry. That's horrible, baby. I'm so sorry about that. Like, I don't even like talking about that crap. I just said it because it happened. You know, I'm sorry. You know how bad we had to tell this lady? Like, your son just shot himself in the fucking head, dude. My friend Amy's fucking crying, screaming, and I'm the one calling, and I'm like, try and be normal. And she just fucking, my mom said she fell to the ground. Of course, that's her kid.
Well,
No.
yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Besides, Amy called 911. I remember that. I remember just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? You know? And the gun was right there. It was just like, ugh. It was, I remember seeing the gun. I remember seeing shit on the wall. That's all I remember. So, I think I blocked it on my mind, you know? Because I know it went in the room,
Yeah.
obviously. But I don't remember seeing that stuff. I really don't. Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, what do you say when someone walks in and I mean, I know it's not a pleasant scene. We walked into places that people are past, and then you have to break the news. Sorry, but there's nothing we can do, and it's hard, and it's hard on you to see the family like that too, and they're all distraught. And when Dylan was down in the NICU at Children's Hospital, I mean, there was babies in there that were going to surgery and everything. You never seen a parent one with them babies, and it broke my heart. I mean, how can you just leave your baby lie like that in the hospital? They all joked when they come around for shift change and stuff. So they're like, "Oh, this is baby Bates's mom. She never goes nowhere." I mean, I'd leave enough to get something to eat or get a drink or go to the bathroom, and I was right back up there by his bedside. All right, Barbara, honey, have fun.
All right, I need some AA batteries. I gotta go get. Oh, I don't want to see it. I'm telling you, Shauna, these fucking remotes eat up battery power. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I buy tons of them. It's weird. It's a whole fucking thing.
It is. It seems like we're going through batteries like crazy.
Yeah. Totally. Oh, man. All right, girl. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get batteries.
Yeah, Brian's gonna get home at 2, so I'm gonna hop off here and get ready to go back to the Oktoberfest again.
Yay! Get your what are you getting?
I want a funnel cake.
Oh, I want that too. Jerk chicken? So what you said?
Oh no, it's this teriyaki chicken that this place makes, and it is to die for.
I know, I'm so jelly. Send me some. UPS. FedEx me. All right, Sean, I'm gonna go, babe. I
All
love
right,
you.
sweetie.
All right, bye everybody. Love
Bye,
you.
everybody. Have a good day.